Hi everyone, what's up? Well, I know there's plenty of videos explaining how to shave or which are the best blades or which utensils to use, which razors, which soaps, and I don't intend to do this, at least in a not in a very regular basis, at least in English, because there are plenty of people who does that. But since there are many people who tell everybody on their most preferred blades and their favorite blades, I decided also to do a version, a short version in English, as I was doing for my folks over speaking Portuguese. So beforehand, I know many people also stress this, but I also would like to take the opportunity. There is no best blade. Whoever tells you this is the best blade, or they're lying. Basically, there are many factors that would make a difference when you're shaving. Be it your shaving preparation, your pre-shave, how you do it before the shower, after the shower, or the soap that you're using, the gear you're using, hardware and software. Also, most obviously as well, the razor you're using. Many others are more aggressive, other are more mild, or if you're using a shavette. So all will play a role here. And also, of course, the way that you shave, the angle that you use, the pressure that you apply to the shaver, and many other things. So what I did, and what I'm glad that I did, and there are many of you suggesting as well, buy a sample pack. There are plenty of suppliers who sell you either like one blade on the wrap like this, or the boxes, as you can see, and try them all. There's no right or wrong. Many things that makes it different, as I said, and each face will be different for each person, right? So each way will be different. So with the blades, it's not going to be the opposite. So I took deliberately to kind of scale them in my order of preference, and I'll go through a little bit over them, and which is interesting because what I've seen in the past, some people swearing, their most favorite, the favorite blade they ever tried. For some people will be like the least favorite, and honestly, this happens to me in a couple of blades that I'm going to show. And of course, sometimes we hit the common ground. They're, of course, very good blades that everyone likes. So let's jump into it. So on my left here, starting to my least favorite blades, which is the Gillette Silver Blue, the Rockwell, the Wilkinson, the Derby, and here it's missing a box because I got rid of it, is the Bic, the yellow one made in Greece. Those, in my opinion, don't provide me an excellent shave for different reasons. Not putting them all in the same bucket as sharpness or mildness, they're not. But in terms of my shave, my performance, they don't perform well. The Gillette Silver Blue, it is very sharp, but for me, it does not provide a comfort shave. That's what I'm looking for, a comfort shave. Of course, efficient and comfortable, and it doesn't. For me, it just doesn't. I got some ingrown hairs afterwards, and etc., and I don't like them. As the Wilkinson Sword made in Germany as well, they are good, but there are better options for me out there, and they all those years when I'm shaving, it feels like they're dragging a little bit on my face, and I don't like this feeling. I don't think that the blade should, and there are several that don't do this, at least to my face. So I kind of keep away from them. As well, the second column, I tend also to keep away from them. Astras, I tend to like the blue one better, the Superior Stainless. The double S, I tend to like it better than the Superior Platinum, the green one. The Shark, I like it, although you can see here on the right, I like the chrome blades better than the stainless blades. And the Gillette Wilkinson sword, I know even Ken Serve's favorite blade. It is a good blade, of course, but in my opinion, it is not as long lasting or not as efficient to my face as other blades. So, of course, I can get away with a good shave with it. Not saying it's bad, but I've got better shaves with other options here. Moving over to the two center columns, they're excellent blades. I really get excellent shaves with all of them, and I don't have necessarily a complaint. It's just there are other blades that for me they perform better. For instance, the crystals, really good blades. The Kai, excellent blade, super sharp. The Mühle is excellent as well. It goes down a little bit here on the pricing. The Mühle and the Kai, they are a little bit more expensive than others. Kai, I also tend to believe, or I tend to feel it a little bit more harsh, a little more hard, stiff as I'm shaving, as opposed to other. They are more, softer, or the shave is more pleasant, so to say. So sometimes I feel like some roughness on the face. Bolzano is really good. Now made in Germany, it's really good blade. It tends to be a little bit more expensive than others as well. Sometimes not easy to find, but really good. The Sputnik, really good blade. The Nasset, however you prefer to pronounce, also excellent blade. Really good blade. Trit Platinum, I like it better than the Treat, the black ones. And the Lord Platinum, I really think it's awesome as well, really good. I've got this one, which I bought in Brazil, and it is made in Israel. So not sure if the same supplier who makes the crystals or the Persona Platinums, I really don't know, but potentially, I don't know that many manufacturers in Israel. Really good. This Vindut is from the same group, Supermax group. So also excellent blade. I got this in a really tiny store. Really good. Abroad as well, really good. As well as the Strike. Those were really good. I think made in Bangladesh. Really good blade. Also kind of out of the blue that I found it and I decided to buy it and give it a go. Really good blades. The Gillette 7 o'clock super stainless, also good blade, but not as good as other ones. My second least favorite out of the Gillettes that I have tried, at least, that we can see over here. Moving to the column on the right, I really like the feathers. Awesome shave. I mean, many of you also, one of the preferred blades, feathers. Here, a little bit more expensive than others, still very accessible, very affordable, but in my opinion, there are good blades that offer the same for a lower price, or potentially even a more softer, milder, or more pleasant shave than the feathers, but not saying at all that it is bad. It's really good. And moving to the Gillette Rubies, really good blade, one of my favorite from the Gillette's, awesome blade. Very comparable as well, not only to the box here, but to the Gillette Ruby is Rapira, really good, also made in Russia. The Dorco Prime Platinum, really good blade. It was a good surprise to me. It was new to me, and when I tried, I've seen people complaining about the other Dorcos, the red ones. I think there's a red and a blue one. I have never tried them, but I tried the Platinum, and I'm glad I did. Really good blade. Many people that tried it also liked it, and also the Supermax. So out of the two, or actually the three Supermax here, I like the Super Platinum better. It's really good blade, awesome blade, very good, smooth, comfortable shave, and it's really affordable, those blades. Really good. All of the three, it's a great choice as well to go to. And moving to the right, those are my favorite blades. Not only because they provide an excellent shave, a really awesome, really good tone of sharpness and mildness, in the sense of, well, it's a smooth shave, it's a pleasant shave. I don't feel any roughness whatsoever, so they are all my favorites. And also a plus, they are really affordable, really accessible, easy to find online, and at a very good price. So I think it's a win in many aspects. Perma Sharp, one of my favorite blades as well. It is really good. I think one of the sharpest blades that I've tried. There are equally super smooth. It's a very good balance over there. The Persona Platinums, the red Israeli, whichever version you have, the red one or the blue one, they're really good, made in Israel. Awesome blade as well. You get for a really good price. It's an awesome shave, good experience, good longevity out of the blades. It's really awesome. Voskhod, it's also really awesome. It's very beloved by many of you. Which, by the way, the Voskhod is one of the blades that I've got my 100 pack, and you can see I've been using them quite well. They do really well. As well, I've the Paul Silvers, the Super Iridium. I've got a 100 pack from them as well. Really great shave, really great blades. I've I've heard some people saying it's not going to be manufactured anymore or has stopped. I cannot confirm this, but if you do have the opportunity to get one of those, do give it a try. It's really excellent, really good. Also, one of my favorites, Gillette's, out there is the super thin. I think it's made in China, although it's written in Thailand. It's Thailandese, Thai. Sorry, I don't know the word. But it is really good blade. It is an awesome, it's an awesome shaver. It's really good, really affordable, really good. And last, the Ladas from Russia as well. It's really good. It's an awesome pack also of blades, really affordable. So they're from the same manufacturer as Voskhod and Rapira. Excellent shave as well, really good, and for an awesome price. So all of those I can blindly put in whichever razor that I have. Could it be either a shavette like this, or could it be like a mild fat handle Gillette from the 50s? This one is super mild, and I get good shaves out of those, even though the shaver it's mild. Or this open comb from the 20s, it tends to be a little bit more aggressive, more effective. Also, from the angle, the open comb, you can feel a little bit more of a roughness from the combs here, but you don't feel the roughness from the blades at all. Or even this Model T, well, it's one of in the setting 6, of course, it's one of the most aggressive razors that I own, and all of those, even in setting 6, perform super well, super good, comfortable shave, so really good. So I tend to stay in this ballpark over here. So I in my rotation, of course, I go to those one in the middle. But when there's a good occasion, a special occasion, or an interview, a meeting, a special occasion, a party that I don't want to mess around with my face, I know I want to give a really good, decent shave and comfortable. I don't want any irritations. I really tend to stick to this area over here. And yeah, I tend to avoid those one over here. Also with the Bic, if I'm going to use those, then I would put in a more aggressive razor to get more of the efficiency of the blade, the sharpness. And that's it. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope bringing this sometimes controversial thoughts on some blades like the Silver Blue and the Astras, hopefully will encourage people to try some others. They're really good, as I said, the Prime, the Dorco Prime, the Super Max, the Treat Platinum, if you haven't tried already. feathers, of course. The Mühle, really good as well if you have the chance. Even the Gillette Platinum is also really good. The Bolzano, the Nasset, give it a go. Or even the Gillette Sputnik, also really good. So some blades over here are less used by shavers on the community, at least on YouTube, and I would encourage you all to give it a go with those. In case you've got any specific questions, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them. Or even if you're looking for a specific blade that you could not yet try, and I do have over here exposed, feel free to reach out to me, and I can try to send it over depending on where you are. Okay, so thank you very much, and see you next time.